It's our first day. It's just before 7. We slept in a bit. Usually we get here when it's still dark, but we'll see. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people today, but you never know. So we are now entering Crocodile River Bridge, which is at the bottom south of the Kruger. As you can see, the rivers are full, which is good. But as we get into the park during the day a little bit later, there's still going to be very dry patches. But at this stage, the river looks good, and hopefully we'll see some decent animals and some decent sightings today. Buffalo. Today is one of those days where people stop to look at impalas. In the Kruger, there's about 200,000 of them. We refer to them as McDonald's because of the M that's on their backside, or on their ass, if I can put it that way. So it's the fast food industry of the Kruger. There's so many of them. I don't think the lions or the leopards has got a problem in getting some food. What makes them interesting is they can actually jump 10 meters, which is a massive distance. So they are prolific jumpers, and also the females can actually prolong birth. In other words, depending on the seasons, she can decide, okay, I'm not ready, and she can actually put it in another month or two when it comes to giving birth. So yeah, I've asked the question numerous times with the game rangers. There's a lot of impalas, but there's no springbuck in the Kruger National Park, which is quite weird because it's our national animal. It's the big thing, and according to them, they won't fit in the demographic of the Kruger, which is very weird, because my logic tells me if impala can fit in, the springbok should also be able to fit in, but that's not the case. So yeah, if there's nothing else to watch on the Kruger, then you stop and look after impala. It's early, it's just after 6. We've been in since 5:30. We're on a gravel road, and as luck will have it. We spotted a hyena in the middle of the road walking. It just backs. The laughing of an hyena is a stress factor. So when they get stressed, that's where the laugh comes in. I'm always of the opinion that the Lion King movie messed up the reputation of hyenas. It's actually beautiful animals. Even if you look at the pups, they really look like little dogs. Very cute. But this, just walking in the middle, majority of the bigger and the stronger side of the hyena is the females, actually, not the males. But this one is by its lonesome in the middle of the road. No worries whatsoever.
When you do the Kruger, I try to work in a golf game that's based on Africa. It is the wildest golf course in Africa. It's about 10 kilometers from Skukuza. It is called the Skukuza Golf Course. The thing is, the difference is, this is an open golf course. In other words, no fencing, no electric, nothing. So if you get hyenas or lions on the fairway, then that is your problem. And it's not like it's never happened before. There's been footage where lions is on the green, crocodiles on the green, etc. So as we go through this, hopefully we'll get some animals on the golf course. But from my side, I just need to play a good round. Cheers.
Today we are at Malalaan Golf Course, situated just before the Malalaan Gate. I usually play this, so I try to either play Malalaan and then Skukuza, but this week we're working a little bit differently. The course is not a long course. It's 9 holes that you play twice from different tees. What makes it interesting is the fact that they've got a sugar plantation that is just next to the golf course. So all the rivers and the streams that flows through this, you can actually smell the sweetness of the water. It's got a specific smell, which is quite cool. Also, animals on the course, it's literally just 1 kilometer from the Malalaan Gate. But yeah, so let's see how today will go. Hopefully my first nine will be better than Skukuza, but we'll see how this goes. Enjoy. Okay, we are on the 14th. As I said in the beginning, you can see if you played 14th is this, there's the tee, there's the 5th. So this is a long par 4. You have to go, there's a big tree on the left, there's 3 big trees on the right. So you can either have a choice. You can go over the big tree on the left and that leaves you with 160 meters in, or you can go straight down and try to the fairway, but that leaves you with about 200 in. So it is a risk reward. When we teed off on the 5th, the first 9, I actually carried the tree. I went over it quite nicely. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Again, like with Skukuza, my first 9 was a bit rocky. Second 9, much better. We are on, I think, on the 5th hole. 10, 11, 12, 13. No, yeah, this is the 5th hole. So after the first 4 holes in the back 9, I am 1 under. So I'm keeping it together. But this is now getting tricky. All right, so let's see if I can carry that tree or at least get to the left-hand side of the fairway. But you have to really aim left to get this thing, because I have a natural cut. So let's see if I can work this in there. All right, here we go. It's a little bit to the right. It should be fine. Just makes the hold much longer, but okay. I'm not in any trouble. I felt like I fell back a bit there. We ended up on the right hand side of the rough, semi-rough. You can see the big tree there, and you can see the fairway makes a big dogleg to the left. So I've opened up the fairway, but the problem is I've got a big distance to go. So with the humidity again and the fact that we're on the low felt, you can see pin is there on the right. So I'm going to try and hit a 3-wood. I've got about 220 in. So I'm going to really need to smash this thing. Try to hit a 3-wood over this big tree first and then start to see if it can cut in a bit. But yeah, that's wishful thinking. So let's see what I can do here. I had the distance. It just stayed on the left and didn't cut enough. So I'm on the left-hand side of the green, just behind the bunker. So it's a tip and a putt to make the par, which I'll be happy with because this is stroke 1. I got hold of it, but it just didn't cut enough. But okay, let's see. Okay. The ball ended up there. As I said, about 5 meters just behind the bunker. But you can see there, it's not, and it's really wet and long. So I got it up, tip to there. So this I've got for my par, which I'll be very happy with. I have no idea. Well, it's not supposed to turn that much. It should come a little bit from the right. So let's see if I can actually get this par going. Eesh. It bounced off. Okay, so no par for me. I'll take the drop. But see, that's the problem on this green. You've got bunker there, but it's not sand. It is like this. It's got these little thingies, like in little stones.
Which, hollow turn.
Yeah, which means that even if you get it online, because yeah, let's see. Let's see, but it's this little, there's a lot of them here. See, that happens when there's not little stones. Okay, thanks for joining me on Kruger Golf Club. From here, we've got a few holes left, still early. Teed off at 7:30. So yeah, so from here, we're gonna jump in the car, get up to Kruger Gate and get in there, and then follow some gravel roads through to Lower Sabi and go out there again. So hopefully today we'll see some of the big ones, because we haven't seen lion yet. This is now day 4, so day 3. We haven't seen lion yet. We haven't seen leopard yet. We haven't seen wild dogs yet. We haven't seen rhino yet. the rest we've saw, but still, usually when we come to the Kruger, we're lucky. We get lions, we get leopards, we get a rhino, etc. But with all the gravel roads now closed due to the floods and the heavy rains, it's difficult. Just some gravel roads are open. Most of the gravel roads or the secret gravel roads are closed. So we'll see. Maybe we're lucky in the next 2 days. We've got today still. Tomorrow we've got a full day. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I've got a few holes to go. So now I'm back to level. I was 1 under, now I'm back to level. So we'll see. We've got a par 4 coming, then another par 4, then a par 5, and I think then par 3 and yeah, we'll see. But we've got a few big ones to go. Cheers.